Pioneer fans, Pioneer men's varsity soccer is live and on the air. We are here at Hallway Field, where it is your Pioneer men's varsity soccer team taking on the Saline Hornets. As these two teams have tangled previously, starting they opened up the season. That was over at Saline back on the 19th of August. It was Saline 3 and Pioneer 2. So Saline won the first meeting. Pioneer looking to get a good bounce back win here for that. Pioneer 5-4 on the season. Again, they lost to Saline. Then they lost to Huron on the 21st of August. That was a 1-0 win. On the 23rd of August, they beat Northville at Northville 3-0. On the 26th, they beat Dexter 5-0. On the 27th, they beat Monroe by a score of 5-1. On the 2nd, they lost to Skyline 3-2. On the 5th, they beat Grand Blanc, they lost to Grand Blanc 3-2. On the 6th, they beat Canton by a score of 2-1. And they beat Bedford on the 8th by a score of 4-0. That is 3 clean sheets. If you are counting, as you're seeing a little action from the JV squad here, it's 0-0 between those two teams here in the JV end of things. So we are going to get going with the varsity matchup in just a little bit. There's about 1 minute 44 seconds left in the JV contest. Then we'll have a little bit of time between the games, and you will have your varsity squads coming out here. So 5-4 on the season is Pioneer. Saline is 6-4-1 with 2 clean sheets. Again, they won that first game versus Pioneer. Then they won at Bedford on the 21st of August 4-2. The 23rd of August, they beat Plymouth. They were in a tournament where they played Plymouth, Canton, and Salem all on the same day. They beat Plymouth 2-0. They lost to Canton in a shootout 3-2. They beat Salem 3-2. They drew versus Monroe on the 25th of August. That was a 0-0 draw. They beat Skyline 3-2 back on the 28th. That was at Skyline. On the 30th, they played Lakewood. That was a loss 2-1. Then they battled Dexter at home. That was a 6-2 win by Saline. They hosted Huron and lost that one 3-0. And then beat Sylvania Northview lost to Sylvania Northview by a score of 2-1. So 6-4-1 on the season. If we take a look at the SEC standings here, top of the red is Huron. They are 5-0-1 in the SEC with 16 points. Saline right behind them with 13 points, 3 points behind. They're tied with Skyline. Saline 4-1-1. Skyline 4-1-1 for 13 points. 4 points behind them is Pioneer 3-3-0 in the division. Then Bedford is 1-4-1 for 4 points. Monroe 1-4-1 for 4 points. Dexter 0-4-1 for 1 point. And the match just ended for the JV contest 0-0 between the two squads. So we will move on to the varsity contest, talking about the SEC White standings. Chelsea, top of the division, 6-1-0 for 18 points. Ypsilanti, the Grizzlies, 5-1-1 for 16 points. Adrian, the Maples are 4-1-1 for 13 points. Jackson, 2-5-2 for 8 points. Tecumseh, 1-2-3 for 6 points. Pinckney, 1 win, 6 losses, 0 draws for 3 points. And Lincoln, 0 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw for 1 point. So that's where things are at. Other contests happening today on September 11th. That will be, Saline at Pioneer, Dexter at Huron, Monroe at Bedford. Skyline has a bye. So that's your SEC action here. as let's step away, play a few messages from the MHSAA, and we will be back as we have about a 9-minute countdown until we start going with this contest. Pioneer is in their purple kits. They have the purple tops with the white numbers on the front and on the back. That looks like they have black shorts and white socks. Taking a look at Saline, they are in their white kits. So white tops, white socks, white shorts. They have the numbers in dark blue on the back and on the front, and Hornets in block lettering on the front. So we'll get going in just a few moments. Let's play a few messages from the MHSAA. You are watching Pioneer Varsity Men's Varsity Soccer, brought to you by Arbor Broadcasting.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Maybe you've seen the videos of the specialized sports parent support group, or the kid holding a press conference to announce his retirement from sports. The problem is, they'd be really funny if there wasn't a lot of truth there. Multi-sport participation provides a healthier experience and lifestyle for kids and families. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship is still relevant in school sports. Good sportsmanship should be a given at our games. It's one of the primary reasons we have school sports to begin with, to help today's young people become tomorrow's community leaders. You can learn more about sportsmanship and download a full kit of sportsmanship ideas from the MHSAA website at mhsaa.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Why do high school sports really exist? For 99% of the participants, it's the biggest stage they will ever play on, and it provides the most educational value, teaching sportsmanship, ethics, integrity, hard work, and teamwork. It's about playing with local friends against local rivals and creating lifetime relationships. They build community spirit, and they're worthy of your continued support. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
If you're a recent high school or college graduate and still have a passion for the games you played in school, still remember the thrill of putting on the uniform, why don't you help us out and become a registered high school game official? Get out there and give something back to our kids. Visit the MHSA website for more information. There's help wanted, just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Integrity, commitment, love of the game. These traits describe the people high school sporting events can't start without: the officials. They're out there every day giving back to our kids. Let's give them the respect they deserve. Better yet, why don't you become one? Visit the MHSAA website for more information. There's help wanted. Just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're hearing it. The message is getting through to parents. Multi-sport athletes get injured less. Multi-sport athletes become better in their primary sport in the long run. And even though it's not why we play our games, multi-sport athletes are now getting recruited more than specialized athletes. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You have to wonder sometimes how folks in the stands, so far removed from the action and who have probably never had any training, actually think they can see the play and apply the rules better than the officials assigned to a game. If you're that good, please register immediately at MHSAA.com. We need more officials on the playing surface and fewer in the stands. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Think of a high school game as a 4-lane highway. Coaches, players, officials, and spectators, each with their own lane. Sportsmanship depends on everyone not crossing over the line. Fans keep it between the lines when they cheer positively for their team. So don't cause an accident. Stay in your lane and let the coaches, players, and officials do their jobs. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Power Ratings will be used this year in soccer, basketball, and boys lacrosse to seed the district tournament in those sports, and you can follow along. Visit your school's page on the MHSAA website to see how your team is faring, and you can look at statewide lists as well. And if you see your team is missing a score, submit it. Learn more about the Michigan Power Rankings at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
We're live here at Hallway Field where it is your Pioneer men's varsity soccer team taking on the Saline Hornets. Game time temperature 74 degrees, beautiful day out. It has dropped about 4 degrees, 5 degrees in the last 2 hours. So it might be heading towards a little cooler evening. Just a few spotty clouds in the sky. Nothing that should cause any sort of precipitation. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we'll have a nice dry game here as folks are heading into the stands. It's been a big week versus Saline as the field hockey team battled Saline earlier. The soccer team tonight, and then of course football, varsity football playing here versus Saline tomorrow 7 p.m. That'll be a tall task for the Pioneer team as Saline's ranked number 4 in American football in the state, so that'll be a big task for them. We could use all the fans we could get both tonight and tomorrow, so if you're in the area, come on down. We'd love to see you here cheering for the teams as we get a little bit of the sound of the action here as folks are coming on. John will hop on the mic in a moment to announce the squads here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ann Arbor Pioneer High School, its athletics department, and its men's soccer program are pleased to welcome the players, coaches, parents, students, alumni, and fans of the Saline Hornets to tonight's match against your Ann Arbor Pioneers. Let's meet the participants. First for Saline, number 0, Vinicius Sater Batistusi. Number 1, Jack Wilczynski. Number 2, Henry Devaney. Number 3, Austin Ware. Number 4, Alex Preston. Number 5, Jake Figueres. Number 6, Nick Northrup. Number 7, Bryce Nadig. Number 8, Amir El-Shobaki. Number 9, Jake Martin. Number 10, Henry Hughes. Number 11, Harper Hummel. Number 12, Ryan McGillicuddy. Number 13, Eduardo Brando. Number 14, Blair Higgins. Number 15, Graham Gerby. Number 16, Alec Ingram. Number 17, Kevin Kutianiel. Number 18, Augusto Lima. Number 19, Vitor Lima. Number 20, Graham Morton. Number 21, Zach Heisler. Number 22, Caleb Chekanowski. And number 24, Bruno Calero Solos. The head coach of Saline, Barkley J. Liddy II, assisted by Nick Marisel, Todd Avery, and Paul Ruiz. Saline Athletics Director, Ashley Mantha. Oh yeah, and now your Pioneers, here they are. Number 0, Bryn Marcus. Number 2, Andrew Lindstrom. Number 3, Milo Peterson. Number 4, Philip Stanich. Number 5, Eliezer Blank. Number 6, Hans Lechner. Number 7, Remy Vale. Number 9, Stefano Fezahazian. Number 10, Eric Gomez Ruiz. Number 11, Bean. Number 12, Josh Silva. Number 13, Samuel Grand. Number 14 is Patrick Regan. Number 15, Braden Clark. Number 16, Dylan Smith. Number 17, Leaf Lozana. Number 18, Pietro Coeso. Number 20, Simon Berquist. Number 21, Nathaniel Green. Number 22, Graham Bieber. Number 25, Jason Copera. Number 26, Lucas Halfon. number 28, Graham Anderson, and number 77, Jack Plato. The head coach of Pioneers, John Sunderman, assisted by Andy Irvine, Mark Smith, Dan McDonough, Dylan Furlong, and Pete Loveland. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise now, remove caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Quiet tonight. Camera.
Thank you.
As we are getting ready to go here, fantastic job by John, as always, getting all the rosters read out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to introduce to you the third team on the field tonight. The assistant referees are Kevin White and Jonathan Reeser, and the man in the middle, the referee, Stephen Sawatsky.
As we are about to get ready to go, the officials right at the center circle. 40 minutes up on the clock here. And Pioneer in their purple kits, Saline in their white kits. Pioneer going from right to left here in the opening half. Saline going from left to right. Looks like it's going to be right. The opening keeper for Pioneer, Sader Brzezinski, will be the opening keeper for Saline as they get both teams get huddled up. Pioneer 5-4 on the season, 3 clean sheets. Saline 6-4-1 with 2 clean sheets. Saline ready to get things kicked off here. Morton ready to go as we are about to get underway, waiting for the whistle. Morton moves things back, coming up the center of the pitch. Over there is Fuse. Down the far touchline, looking to get to it. Blank sends that out the far touchline. That's going to be a throw-in by Kutayaniel. He gets it right back. Kutayaniel sending it up the pitch. That goes out right in front of the Pioneer bench. That'll be a throw-in. That's arced all the way down the pitch, racing over Vale, trying to get to it. Sent back. Grab back there by Sader Brzezinski. Send it up high towards midfield. That headed by Pioneer, right down the near touchline. That'll go out the near touchline. Throw in down there by Morton. Right towards midfield, racing ahead with it. Here comes Saline as Heisler sending it all the way across. Grabbed, fired, and a save, but they put it in. After the rebound, that was Martin, number 9, who put it in. And here in
Saline
the
goal, Jake Martin.
38-49. Martin with the goal. So Saline goes up 1-0 early in the contest. Less than 2 minutes into the contest, the Hornets have themselves a lead. Pioneer will be looking for the equalizer. That ball back over, chipped all the way down the field. Ball down on the far touchline, trying to keep it in over there is Higgins. Higgins feeds it, that goes out the far touchline. Throw in by Higgins. Or no, that'll be a thrown over there by Hummel. Down the far touchline it goes, trying to get to it. Silva trying to pull that ball away. Regan over there. Nadig has that ball set for the free kick for Saline, as this is in the attacking third in a spot of menace. Over just inside the far touchline. Back over there, Nadig as well as a fake kick. Nadig gets it into the 18, and that out the end line. That will be a goal kick. So Pioneer will send it away from the 6. 37-28 left to go here in the first. 1-0. Saline with the lead. Byrne has the ball set. Right foot arcs it down the pitch. Chip back up by Lechner. Now battle for it, trying to pull it away is Higgins. Higgins feeds it into the attacking third for Saline. That rocketed out by Lindstrom. Lindstrom puts it into the visiting stands. There'll be a throw-in on the far touchline, back over there by Hummel. Hummel gets it over on the far wing, trying to pull that away. Lechner had it. Coming the other direction, back over there was Grand. That ball sent back towards the center of the pitch. Saline trying to get to it. Lechner knocks that away, as that was a battle by Kutuyaniel. Kick by Saline, who has the 1-0 lead. Chikanowski has it just in the middle third. Everyone gets set. Chikanowski, right foot into it. Arcing kick into the 18, knocked down. That comes all the way down the near touchline, out, and that'll be a throw-in for the Hornets. Morton arcs it, trying to get it into the 18. That headed down by Blank, picked up. Byrne has it there. Drop kick as that goes down right over midfield. Back trying to get to it is Morton. Trying to pull that away. Beam with the challenge. Back over. That's sent over by Regan. All the way across the pitch. Saline gets it right over midfield, coming the other direction. Heisler. Big challenge by Silva, but that comes back down the far touchline. Looking to get it across is Higgins. Higgins in the 18, and that goes out the end line. It's going to result in a corner, is it? Yeah. So over there to take the corner, Fuse. Gets it set. He's ready for this first big set piece. Arced over from the 18 and grab, plucked up. job by the Pioneer keeper. Tosses it down the near wing. Racing ahead with it is Grand. Grand down the far touch line, but that will go out. That ball will come back. Throw in by the Hornets. Throw in by Cutianio. Pioneer trying to pull that away. Vale sends it all the way across by Peterson, and that will be grabbed. Sater Bonastui diving down and grabbing that, putting himself in harm's way to make sure he plucked up that ball, keeps it. 1-0, Saline with the lead here, 33:50 left to go in the first. And the ball down the far touchline. Blank trying to get to it, goes out the far touchline. Quick throw in by the Hornets. Played down off the body over there by Heisler. Now Blank trying to get to it as well as Grand. Saline with it right at midfield, bringing it ahead is Higgins. Ball sent down into the 18 and plucked up there. Right over to Lozana. Now Regan trying to get around traffic. All back over to Lindstrom. Now racing it ahead, Lozania. Rockets it all the way down. Vale has it over midfield right at the near touchline. Gets it back over to Peterson. Peterson across the way. Regan has it all the way down to Blank. Blank trying to get to Grand in the far corner. Grand looking for a cross on the far touchline. Grand in a big-time battle back over there with Preston. There's a shot and a save! Oh, Regan with a blast from the top of the 18. But Sater Bonastui able to grab that ball and lift it all the way down the pitch. Lindstrom heads it back into the middle third. Pulled back over by Higgins. Higgins sends that ball all the way across the pitch onto the near side. Now, center of the pitch. Trying to fire the ball in. Lechner trying to pull that away from Higgins. Higgins gets it in the 18. That headed back the other direction by Lozania. Down the near touchline and out. That will be a Pioneer throw-in. No, Saline throw-in. And ball over to Martin. Martin trying to get across. Lechner arcs it all the way down the pitch. Trying to pull it away. Vale. And sent it right back to keeper. Sater Bonastui sends it just over midfield. Laid down by Nadig. Nadig trying to shake himself free. Nadig puts it down on the near touchline for Fuse. Fuse looking for a cross. Fuse heads towards the end line. Fuse shakes free. Fires it across the 18. That tipped and then blasted out. Lindstrom getting on top of that to fire it away before any of the Saline players can get to it, trying to send it ahead to Vale. All the way across, and that is saved by Sater Bonastui. 30:55 left to go here in the first half. 1-0, Saline with the lead. Keeper has it in the 18. Sater Bonastui. Right foot into it. Spinning. It's over midfield. Saline will take that right into the attacking third. Now Martin with it. Martin trying to get past Silva. Ball down on the near touchline. Heisler sends it back. Heisler gets it back right on the near touchline. Heisler trying to move it across the top of the 18. Blank sends that right to the edge of the middle third. Now McGillicuddy trying to send it ahead. Higgins had it. That goes out the far touchline. Cutianio with the throw-in on that far touchline as we are 15 minutes into the first.
Austin Ware, number 3, now in for the Hornets.
Ware comes in for the Hornets. Cutianio with the throw-in, gets it over Heisler. Now pulled away. Here comes Pioneer. Down the near side of the pitch. Picked up by Vale. Vale trying to move it across. And tipped back away by Chikanowski. Over on the near wing. Morton with it. Morton near touchline. Morton sends it right down the near touchline. Picked up by Beam. Beam gets it over to Lechner. Lechner, that went off of a Saline player, racing the other direction. It's Fuse. Fuse trying to move it ahead into the attacking third. Fuse rockets it, and that right through the American football field goal post there. That'll be a goal kick. .28 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the first. And raised as Lindstrom moves it over midfield. That's sent right back over. Regan getting it down. Peterson trying to get to it. That out the near touchline. Collision with Morton. Morton has it with the throw-in. Morton arcs it up the pitch, getting that over to Heisler. Heisler moving across the center of the pitch. Intercepted by Blank. Blank. Down the far touchline. That's sent out the far touchline by Coutianiel. Lechner with the throw-in on that far touchline now. Get it back over to Blank. Blank with the throw-in. Blank. Looks like maybe they're... Lindstrom comes out. Coming in is Bergquist for Pioneer, number 20.
Simon Bergquist, number 20, now in for the Pioneers. Also, now for Saline, number 14, Blair Higgins.
After a couple substitutions, all thrown in. Lechner trying to get to it, pulled back the other way by Saline. Higgins has it. Higgins, good challenge back over there by Bergquist. Right back to midfield. Picking it up is Nadig. Nadig moves it down onto the near touchline. And to feed it ahead is Morton. Fired ahead by Peterson. Vale sends it. Lechner trying to get to it, but that launched all the way down the pitch. Head over, Losana trying to get to it. That'll be a kick by Pioneer. Losana has it just in the middle third. So we approach the 26-minute mark. Is that back over to Bergquist? Bergquist sends it over midfield. Now Blank into the attacking third. Blank trying to get across. Higgins trying to move it away. Peterson looking for it, but there was a whistle before that. That will be a kick by Saline Chikanowski. Nope, they'll have Seder Batistui. Batistui gets it over on the near touchline. That rocketed ahead. Lifted into the 18, headed back into the near corner. Now Bergquist trying to fire it across. Where has it? Just outside the 18, moved over to Higgins. Higgins has that stolen away. All sent right back over to McGillicuddy. McGillicuddy now on the far touchline, over to Preston. McGillicuddy gets it back. McGillicuddy back over to Preston. Preston on that far touchline. Looks like Fuse in for Saline.
Now in for Saline, number 10, Henry Fuse.
As we hit the 25-minute mark. Looks like Morton going, or no, that would be Natick going out for Saline. So he'll get a rest. Preston back, ready to send that ball away. Gomez Ruiz in for Pioneer. Beam will go out.
Also for Pioneer, number 10, Eric Gomez Ruiz, now in the lineup.
Making sure all the substitutions are in and drop the ball. Preston with it. Preston moves it back. Seder Batistusi. And on to the far touchline now, trying to bring it back over was McGillicuddy. That launched high down towards midfield. With it over there is Heisler. All played back, rocketed ahead by Morton. Playing it across McGillicuddy. Bringing it ahead is Preston. Preston. Gets it back right by midfield. Heisler with it. As Gomez Ruiz trying to steal that away. Gomez Ruiz firing it. That sent back the other direction by Preston. Controlled Fuse. Trying to move it swiftly down the pitch. Gets that over to Higgins. Higgins. Back over to Heisler. Heisler. Down on that far touchline. Kutiani all at it. Battle on the far touchline. Trying to get to that. That's going to be Blank with it. Blank trying to feed it ahead. That's stolen away. Sent the other direction by McGillicuddy. And here comes Pioneer. That ball over. Losana had it. Pulled back by Lechner. Lechner. All the way over to Blank. Blank trying to send it into the 18 as there was a shot by Vale that just sailed a little bit over the crossbar. Keeps it 1-0. Saline with the lead. 23:06 left to go. Garris in for Saline as well as Natick.
Saline substitutions, number 5, Jacob Figueres, and number 7, Bryce Natick.
Ball lifted down onto the far side of the pitch. Higgins had it. Now that stolen away. Lechner trying to move it swiftly ahead. Gomez Ruiz trying to pull that ball away. Saline right to midfield. And Silva racing over to get to it. Blank keeps it in the near far touchline. Byrne. And fired and deflected off of a Saline player. They'll go out the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for Pioneer. 22 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Ready to send this down the pitch. And 1-0, Saline with the lead. Regan with the header.
Andrew Lindstrom,
Back,
2,
Fuse with it.
now in for Ann Arbor.
Popped up high, down on the near wing. Now blasted by Pioneer. Back into the attacking third. Vale trying to get to it. Now, it's sent by
Correction, the
Peterson.
substitution was
Moved
number
over to Vale.
21,
Vale.
Nathaniel Green.
He's challenged off the ball.
Green.
Ball back over Blank looking to get to it. Higgins at on top. That was Silva trying to pull that ball away. Out the far touchline. Cutianio with the throw in. Just on the edge of the Pioneer bench, Cutianio. Sharply in. Silva trying to Feed it back into the midfield area. Regan trying to get to it before it goes out the far touchline. Vale trying to pull it away from Preston. Is that controlled by Saline, trying to avoid heavy pressure by Pioneer. Chipped ahead by Peterson. Here comes Lechner. Lechner trying to get across to Vale, but then scooped up is Sater. Batistucci gets to it first. He sends that all the way down the pitch. Berquist trying to avoid pressure from Martin. Regan feeds it. Gomez Ruiz trying to get set up for Vale. Vale has that chipped away right on the edge of the 18. Vale coming back to get to it. Knocked away. Good challenge by the Saline defense. Down onto the pitch goes Regan, and is going to be just outside of the 18 in that arc area there. This will be a good spot for a kick in a dangerous location. Gomez Ruiz there, as well as Green. Lechner over there as well. We'll see who ends up taking this. 5-player wall right in front. Gomez Ruiz on the left, Lechner on the right. There's the whistle. Gomez Ruiz, that off of a Saline player out the end line. That'll be a corner for Pioneer. Gomez Ruiz over to take the corner, as this will be another big set piece for Pioneer.
Amir Al-Shabaki now in for the Hornets.
Al-Shabaki
Number 4,
in
Philip Stanich.
For Saline, Stanich in for Pioneer. Pioneer ready for this corner here. Gomez Ruiz lifts his arms, arcs it into the 18. Trying to get to it with Stanich, that out the end line. That is going to be a goal kick for Saline here with 18 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. Here in the first half, Sater, Batistucci. Between the woodwork. Right foot into it. Arcs it down the pitch. Played down right at midfield. Trying to move it ahead is Regan. Regan coming down the far wing. Regan trying to move it back to Lechner. Lechner trying to keep in the attacking third. We're all the way over to Lozana. Tipped out the near touch line. Lozana with the throw in on the near touch line. Pulled away, blasted, trying to blast it the other way is Fuse. That ball all the way down towards the Pioneer defensive third. Stanich trying to get to it. Stanich. Big battle there with Heisler. Higgins trying to pull it down the far touchline. Higgins moves sharply down the far flank. That popped up high, and that'll bounce out the far touchline. Let's say that went out the end line, and that would be a goal kick for Burton. As we approach the 17-minute mark, Saline up 1-0. That ball lifted towards center. Now Peterson trying to work his way through traffic over midfield. And knocked away from behind by Al-Shabaki. Goes right to Sater Batistucci. So he'll send that ball. It's a heck of a lag all the way back into the Pioneer defensive third. Saline trying to pull that away as Heisler trying to get on top of it. That ball right back to midfield. Peterson trying to work his way through traffic. Peterson coming down the near touchline, stops, feeds it towards center. Gomez Ruiz trying to get to it. Fired by Green, and a save by Sater Batistucci. Good shot by Green, but even a better save by the Huron netminder. Huron Saline quickly the other direction. As Higgins trying to leap over, Silva sends it down the far touchline. Grabbed there by Coutianiol for Saline. Right over midfield, Chekanowski. And moved ahead by Ware. Weir. Sent back. Now right over to Fuse. Fuse on the near wing. Give and go. Ball played down. Now Regan gets it down onto the near touchline. That'll go out. Thrown there by Figueres. He'll come out. As Morton will come in
Saline
to throw it.
substitution. Number 9, Jake
McGillicuddy
Martin.
back in.
Number 12, Ryan McGillicuddy. And number 20,
Under 15
Graham
minutes left to go
Morton.
here in the first. Morton. The throw in has blasted down the pitch. Good job back over there by Losana. Right at midfield, here comes the Hornets. Saline trying to lift ahead. That goes out the far touchline. Trying to move that over to Martin. Peterson goes out as well as
Pioneer
Regan.
Substitutions number 9, Stefanos Stezahazian.
That's a
Number
Hazion
25, Jason Copera.
is in as well as Copera. All popped up, trying to get to it. Heisler into the 18. Knocked away. Good job by Copera. Getting it back into the midfield area. Saline looking to reset. As Coutianiol moves it across the pitch. Pioneer player down onto the pitch. That is going to be a kick for Pioneer. As the Pioneer player slow to get up. They'll stop the clock. It's a helping hand from the referee. That is Gomez Ruiz, who finds his feet. Looks like he'll be all right, knock on wood. Fox stopped at 13:36 here in the first. 1-0 Saline with the lead as they had an early goal. That was at the 38:49 mark. That ball blasted from the defensive third for Pioneer all the way down onto the near touchline. That will go out the near touchline. Throw in by Morton. That's a Hazon was trying to get to it. Now Vale goes out.
Substitutions.
Beaver in,
Vitor Lima, number 19, and for Saline.
as well as Beam.
For Pioneer, number 2, Andrew Lindstrom. Number 11, Daniel
Vitor
Bean. And number
Lima de
22,
Castro in
Graham
for Saline.
Beaver.
That ball sent out. Losana had it. That moved out the near touchline. Losana gets it back. Trying to move it over to Gomez Ruiz. That out the end line. That is going to result in a Pioneer corner. Losana will take it in the near corner.
Lozano with the ball.
12 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here in the first half. Pioneer looking for the equalizer. That ball lifted and grabbed in the 18. Good job by Seder Batistusi. Sent down, trying to get to it. Losana. Now Fessa Hazion. Lifted the other direction back there by Chekanowski. Saline down on the near touchline. Thrown by Morton
Now
on the near
for
touchline.
Saline, number 14, Blair Higgins.
Higgins in for Saline. That ball all the way down, trying to get to it. Martin, that will go out the end line. That is going to be a corner.
Saline corner.
As that corner will be taken by Kutianial.
Henry Hughes with the ball.
So Kutianial gets it right over to Few. All the way crossed, and that plucked out of midair. Some work. Now Beam trying to get to it, coming down. Beam sends it ahead. Here comes Pioneer. Stanich sending it across the pitch, centering attempt. Saline trying to steal that away. Beam all the way across, down onto the near wing. Pull back. Capera trying to get to it. Now sent across. Capera has that knocked out the end line, and again, that is going to be a corner for Pioneer. So they'll hope to cash in on this set piece.
Will serve.
Gomez Ruiz in the near corner. Low line drive kick. Trying to knock it across. That's a Hazion. The other direction, Saline racing down. Higgins trying to move it over. Back to Higgins as he gets it from Martin. Now that blasted by Pioneer. Now come down the far touchline. Preston has it on the far wing. Out the far touchline. Kutianial with the throw in. Saline has the 1-0 lead as we're approaching the 9-minute mark here.
Jacob Figueres, number 5, now in for the Hornets.
Harris in for the Hornets. Ball lifted. Another throw in. Blasted high over there by Bergquist. Ball on the far touchline. Beam trying to feed it further down the pitch. Beaver was there to try and get to it. Played down by Saline as they turn on it, trying to get it right over midfield. Now twisting with it is Martin. Martin into the attacking third. Now that blasted all the way over and plucked up as that's sent by Fuse. Weren't able to get to it. Rolled over down the near touchline. Losana sharply fires it ahead. Knocked the other direction by Saline. Tipped there by Figueres. Sent across by Figueres. Chipped, sent ahead. Heisler had it on the edge of the 18. Trying to pull that away. Lindstrom trying to get it out of the defensive third. That sent all the way across. Good job by Losana to take a chance away from a Saline player who was right down looking for that ball. As slide tackle, that ball somehow stays in. Down by Beam. Now Lechner gets it over. Ball blasted by Higgins. Down right at midfield. Played across the pitch. Martin gets it back over onto the near wing. Trying to knock that away. Peterson with a challenge. And down the near touchline. Fuse with it. Fuse. Offside. Or did he step out? So substitution coming in. (6 minutes, 36 seconds left to go here in the first.
Saline substitutions. Number 7, Bryce Mayday.
See here, John
Number
St.
20,
coming in,
Graham
as
Morton.
well as Morton for Saline.
For Pioneer, number 3, number 3, Milo Peterson.
Peterson in for Pioneer.
And number 26, Lucas Helfon.
Helfon in for Pioneer as well, as that ball blasted. That ball down in the 18, trying to get to it, sent across. Fans calling for a handball. Throw in. Helfon trying to get it over that out the near touchline. And Helfon. Ball down there right on the near touchline. Sazian trying to pull that away. Now here comes Saline into the middle third, trying to work his way ahead is Gerby. Working across, Heisler right on the center of the pitch. There's that right back over to McGillicuddy. Saline's defense lifts that ball high down the far touchline. Popped up high. Capero trying to keep that in. Headed down by Pioneer. Peterson trying to lift that. Now Bean coming down the far touchline. He's dispossessed by Preston. Preston moves it ahead. That ball blasted, but it'll go out. Trying to get to Martin. That just off of his foot. Deflected out the far touchline. Pioneer with the throw in. Blasted all the way back the other direction by Gerby. Lechner with the challenge. Down the near touchline. Helfon trying to get that ball going the other direction, but just couldn't keep it from going out the near touchline.
Substitution for the Hornets.
Morton
Number 8,
with the
Amir
throw.
Al-Shabaki.
Shabaki in for Saline. So we are under 4 minutes left to go here in the first. 1-0. Saline with the lead. Morton lifts as far as he can down, that headed up by Bergquist. Starting attempt. Popped up by Bergquist, and that goes into the student section of the stands there. Morton again with the throw-in. Well inside the attacking third as he lifts that over. Headed up as good job to knock that away. That's Hazion. Saline controls right at midfield as they launch it. Back into the midfield area, trying to work his way around is Martin. Quick throw in by Lechner. Lechner trying to move it ahead. Anderson with it. Oh, out the near touchline. Throw and moved over by Helfon. Trying to keep it from going out the end line. Another throw in for Pioneer on the near touchline. That's sent out and hits just shy of the crowd there. Thrown by Helfon. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left to go here in the first half. Pioneer would love to get this game level before going into the locker room, but that is going to be a goal kick.
2 minutes.
As both squads head up the pitch, as less than 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Ball gets to Sater. Ladistusi. As it's set on the 6, 1 minute 38 seconds left to go before halftime. Saline with the 1-0 lead. And ball headed up by the Hornets. Blasted right back into the midfield area as Natick trying to move it ahead. Stolen away by Peterson. Peterson trying to get past a trio of Saline defenders. Moves that over to Helfon. Helfon back into the attacking third. Helfon hits it over to Lechner. Lechner up the near wing. Lechner has that sent out the near touchline. Throw in by Pioneer. No, that'll be a throw in by Saline. We're under a minute left to go here in the first. Saline with the 1-0 lead. Huge throw in. Helfon with the header. Looking for it is Anderson. Here comes Capera, and that shot and a goal! Pioneer scores as Peterson takes it and puts it in.
Pioneer goal.
So with 39 seconds
Kyle
left to
Peterson
go,
had 39 seconds remaining in the first half.
Peterson able to put it in. And able to get the game level just before halftime. And that'll make it a much more pleasant conversation at halftime, I'm sure. I'm sure Coach Sunderman will have a little bit of more optimism there with a level game. That ball down the far touchline, 25 seconds left to go. Saline looking to take back the lead as that Capera hits it down that out the far touchline. 15 seconds left to go. Quick throw in. Headed up. Saline trying to get to it as Chikanowski trying to get to it in the corner.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That will do it for the first half. At halftime, it is 1-1. Pioneer 1, Saline 1. We'll play a few messages from the MHSAA, and we will return with your second half.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Maybe you've seen the videos of the specialized sports parent support group, or the kid holding a press conference to announce his retirement from sports. The problem is, they'd be really funny if there wasn't a lot of truth there. Multi-sport participation provides a healthier experience and lifestyle for kids and families. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship is still relevant in school sports. Good sportsmanship should be a given at our games. It's one of the primary reasons we have school sports to begin with, to help today's young people become tomorrow's community leaders. You can learn more about sportsmanship and download a full kit of sportsmanship ideas from the MHSAA website at mhsaa.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Why do high school sports really exist? For 99% of the participants, it's the biggest stage they will ever play on, and it provides the most educational value, teaching sportsmanship, ethics, integrity, hard work, and teamwork. It's about playing with local friends against local rivals and creating lifetime relationships. They build community spirit, and they're worthy of your continued support. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
If you're a recent high school or college graduate and still have a passion for the games you played in school, still remember the thrill of putting on the uniform, why don't you help us out and become a registered high school game official? Get out there and give something back to our kids. Visit the MHSA website for more information. There's help wanted, just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Integrity, commitment, love of the game. These traits describe the people high school sporting events can't start without. The officials. They're out there every day giving back to our kids. Let's give them the respect they deserve. Better yet, why don't you become one? Visit the MHSAA website for more information. There's help wanted, just whistle. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're hearing it. The message is getting through to parents. Multi-sport athletes get injured less. Multi-sport athletes become better in their primary sport in the long run. And even though it's not why we play our games, multi-sport athletes are now getting recruited more than specialized athletes. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You have to wonder sometimes how folks in the stands, so far removed from the action and who have probably never had any training, actually think they can see the play and apply the rules better than the officials assigned to a game. If you're that good, please register immediately at MHSAA.com. We need more officials on the playing surface and fewer in the stands. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Think of a high school game as a 4-lane highway. Coaches, players, officials, and spectators, each with their own lane. Sportsmanship depends on everyone not crossing over the line. Fans keep it between the lines when they cheer positively for their team. So don't cause an accident. Stay in your lane and let the coaches, players, and officials do their jobs. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Power Ratings will be used this year in soccer, basketball, and boys lacrosse to seed the district tournament in those sports, and you can follow along. Visit your school's page on the MHSAA website to see how your team is faring, and you can look at statewide lists as well. And if you see your team is missing a score, submit it. Learn more about the Michigan Power Rankings at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
as we are about ready to get back going. 40 minutes up on the clock. 1-1 is our score. Pioneer able to get the big equalizer with 39 seconds left to go in the half. So Pioneer able to come out and hopefully have a big second half. Pioneer going from left to right here in the second half. Saline going from right to left. Again, Pioneer in their purple kits. Saline in their white kits with the dark blue numbers. We've dropped about 4 degrees from the start of the game. It's 70 degrees here. Beautiful fall evening. You feel that crispness in the air. Love that feeling. Ball set right at the center circle. Both squads huddled up. Here, Pioneer breaking the huddle. Vale ready to get this second half going. Saline 1, Pioneer 1, 40 minutes up on the clock. We appreciate you joining us and cheering for whichever team you are cheering for. Ball blasted ahead, coming down, now sent the other direction back over there by Cutiano. Down onto the near touchline, trying to feed that across was Grand. I believe that out the end line, that is going to be a goal kick. 20 seconds into the second half. That continues to be Seder Batistusi. Vale trying to get that ball over. Gathered up by Higgins. Higgins down the near side of the pitch. That will go out the near touchline. Throwing by Stanich on the near touchline for Pioneer as ball right back out the near touchline. Stanich will throw it in again. A little closer to midfield. Vale has it. That off of Vale's foot out the near touchline. So Cutiano with the throw in for Saline. He lifts it right over midfield. Launched ahead by Grand. Vale trying to get to it. Battling Preston there. Preston moves it ahead. Up the middle third. Higgins had it. Now Pioneers stealing it away. Peterson, who had the goal, and that one, oh, just over the crossbar. Peterson was looking for a brace, and he did not miss by much. Seder Batistusi sends it right to midfield. Nadig working down the near touchline. That ball sent the other direction by Silva. Now Nadig into the attacking third, and good job. Lindstrom able to get in the way, that out the end line. That is going to be a kick by Pioneer. Burns sending everyone ahead. What is that? Lindstrom to kick it away for Pioneer right at the 6. Raises his right hand. He lifts it down the pitch. And deflects off of Peterson. Beam trying to get to it on the far touchline. Good to pull that away is McGillicuddy for Saline. Here comes Peterson into the attacking third. Moves it over to Vale. Vale into the 18. And that one just sails high on him. Out the end line. Seder Batistusi will have the goal kick. So we're right at the 37-minute mark remaining here in the second. 1-1 is our score. Seder Batistusi sending everyone up the pitch as he gets it set on the far corner of the 6. Gets a little room back to work. Right foot into it. He has a bomb of a leg. Gets it over midfield yet again. Over to Nadig. Battle for it on the far touchline. Pioneer trying to control. Sent ahead, down trying to get to it is Heisler. Heisler looking for a cross in the far corner. And ball out. Pioneer with a quick throw in. Trying to get a quick clear out of the zone. Alpha had it. Now Regan has the captain band on, trying to move it across. Peterson, the lone Pioneer go. Moves it from the near far side to the near side of the pitch. Stanich trying to move it ahead to Vale. Vale trying to one-touch it. That picked up. Blasted the other direction by Chekanowski. That ball all the way back. And that will be ramped back there by Alpha. Down the far touchline. And that will go out the far touchline. Morton. The throw in on the far touchline. Morton. Pioneer feeds it that into the attacking third, but quickly blasted the other direction by Sater Batistucci. Lindstrom trying to get to it. That'll go out. The far touchline. That will be a throw-in for Pioneer. As Helfont with the throw-in. He moves it down the far touchline. Vale right over midfield. All sent down onto the near wing. Grand trying to get a shot away. Grand stops it just shy of the end line. Grand moves it back. Shot. Oh, what a save! As that was a blast there by Lechner. And just able to get a hand on it was Sater Batistucci. This will be a corner for Pioneer. Regan is going to take the corner as he gets set up for this big set piece. All level at one. Pioneer would love to get in front. Low line drive into the 18. Battle for it. Grand had it. Now that blasted away by the Saline defense as Higgins had it. Headed up by Cutianio. Another shot by Pioneer. That one by Reagan went off of a Saline defender. Trying to pull that back the other direction is Heisler. Now lifted down and into the bench area. Right at the Pioneer bench, that will be a throw-in. As Morton for Saline has the throw-in.
Austin Ware, number 3.
Ware
in
for Saline as Preston trying to get over midfield. That all the way back onto the far touchline. Sent back over to Chekanowski. Chekanowski over to Sater Batistucci. Over to Cutianio. Lifted high down the pitch. Now sent right back. Ball just outside the 18. Cutianio as collision there. Vale trying to get to the ball. He ran through Cutianio. That is going to be a kick for Saline. Sater Batistucci will kick it away as he has proven to have a whale of a leg thus far this game. Sends it short all the way across. Chekanowski. Low line drive kick is now go all the way back to the Pioneer defensive third. Lifted the other direction. Saline trying to control Chekanowski back there battling with Lechner, but that blasted up high by Morton. That ball high up into the visitors' stands. That ball on the far touchline. Pioneer sends it across. Brand was trying to get to it. Now Stanich with a shot. That saves Stanich with a rebound and goal. Pioneer takes the lead on the Stanich goal here in the second at 31-24.
Philip Stanich.
Stanich for Pioneer gives Pioneer the lead. 2-1. So Saline had a goal about a minute and 11 seconds into the game. Pioneers scored and equalized at 39 seconds outside of halftime. And now about 8 minutes and 36 seconds into the second half, Pioneer has the lead. Saline controls back on their own defensive third. They have fired ahead by where? Down the near touchline. As Katianial trying to feed it. That will roll into the 18 and grabbed by Burton. Pressure back there by Heisler for Saline. Burton sending everyone ahead as we are past the 31-minute mark. Here comes Lechner. Lechner trying to get it to Grand, but that will be plucked up by Sater. Batistucci puts it down the near touchline for Nadig. Nadig trying to pull that away, sends it back over to Kutianiol. Kutianiol sends it across. McGillicuddy trying to blast it ahead. That ball will slip back into the Pioneer defensive third. Byrne has it. Byrne will blast it from the 18. That ball will hit right there, sent by McGillicuddy. Back into the attacking third for Saline. Whistle, that'll be a kick by Pioneer. As we approach the 30-minute mark, 2-1, Pioneer has the lead here at Hallway Field. Saline beat them in the first game of the season 3-2. Pioneer would love to get a little revenge at home. That game was at Hornet Stadium, this one here at Hallway Field. That ball lifted back into the attacking third for Pioneer, headed up by Saline, played by Lechner, then blasted over there by Nadig. Headed up high. Trying to pull that away. Nadig with it. Nadig moves it ahead as Heisler has it. Pioneer puts it right back into the middle third. Vale trying to get to it. As Saline brings that ball ahead. Peterson tried to pull that away. Higgins gets it over. Kutianiol moves it across. That ball shot deflected and sent out the near touchline is Nadig. Not a good blast, but that deflected off of the defense. Kutianiol with the throw-in on the near touchline. 38 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Pioneer with the 1-goal lead. That ball lifted back into the middle third. Racing back to get it is Chukanowski. Over to Preston. Preston up the near side of the pitch. Challenged by Peterson. Peterson, who had the first goal for Pioneer, trying to pull that ball away down the near touchline. And ahead to Grand. Grand working hard back there against McGillicuddy. That is going to go out, and that'll be a throw-in for Saline. Nope, that'll be a kick by Saline. Kutianiol. Now that'll be Sater Batistucci. Again, sends everyone ahead. He has consistently sent it past midfield this entire game, as he does so again. If the Saline team didn't have a fantastic field goal kicker, I'm sure they might give him a call. He's proven to have plenty of leg. That ball out the near touchline. Throw it by Stanich. Stanich.
Now for Saline, Vitor Lima. For Pioneer, number 22, Graham Beaver.
Beaver in for Pioneer. Vitor Lima. Castro in there. For Saline, Regan trying to work his way through Saline traffic, trying to get it over. Grand sends it across, and a diving grab by Slater Batistucci. Both keepers have played very, very well. They were going to say that. They're going to say that was offside. Official talking to him. That ball set on the edge of the 18. So pick up the ball and drop it. They're trying to make sure, I think, Sater Batistucci is limping a little bit. He looks like he's all right. So they'll drop the ball. He rolls it over. Cotignano has it on the near side of the pitch. Quickly up the near touchline. Lechner gets it over, then blasted ahead by Grand, played down. Peterson trying to get that ball back into the middle third. Nadig has it. Nadig trying to dribble past Lechner. Now moved ahead. Pioneer trying to get it across. Cotignano right at the near touchline. Grand trying to pull that away. Cotignano and Grand again. Caught up. Now Beaver gets it over to Grand. Grand on the near touchline, and that will go out. That is going to turn itself into a corner for Pioneer.
Patrick Regan will be inbounding.
So Regan ready for this set piece. Couple substitutions coming in.
Nathaniel
Berquist in for Pioneer.
Nathaniel Green now in for Pioneer.
Or excuse me, Green, 21, not 20.
Also Eliezer Blank now
Blank.
in for Ann Arbor.
Blank also in there for Pioneer. So Regan set. Right hand raised. Ball knocked away. Mike Cotignano sent again in by Regan, but that one just wide to the near side. That will be a goal kick. Sater Batistucci sets it on the 6.
Number 10 in for the Hornets.
Fuse in for Saline. That ball sent over on the far side of the pitch. Chukanowski over on the near wing as Preston ahead. Vitor Lima trying to pull that away. Lechner gets the ball back. Now Blank on the near flank. Pulled back by Regan. Regan trying to switch directions. That ball all the way across the pitch. Over to Helfa. Now the ball sent back by Lechner. Lechner chips it. Cotignano trying to feed it ahead. There's a Pioneer head the other direction. Green slips it over. Here comes Beam. As that ball pulled away, headed the other direction with it is Weir. Cotignano lifts it ahead. That back into the defensive third for Pioneer. Stopped by Lindstrom. All the way across the Helfa. Back over to Lindstrom. He lifts that towards midfield. Saline pops it, but Green plays it ahead. And moved back over by McGillicuddy up the near touchline and out. 23 minutes, 32 seconds left to go here. Vesthazian in for Pioneer. Throwing on the near touchline. Headed up by Beaver. Now Lechner trying to play it ahead. Capera trying to fire it in. That into the 18 and grab there by Stater Batistucci. Quickly ahead into the middle third. Controlled there as Fuse. Surrounded by a few Pioneer players. That goes out the near touchline. Throw in there by Martin. Hope he'll leave it there for Cutianio. So Cutianio with the throw in on the near touchline.
Saline substitutions, number 7, Bryce Native. Number 14, Blair Higgins.
So Nadig and Higgins back in for Saline. That is going to be a kick for Saline as Fuse has it set, ready to send it ahead. Into the 18, headed out the end line by Pioneer as Helfon.
Corner for Saline.
Gets it out. That is going to be a corner, and it looks like it's going to be Nadig to take it. Although he does have someone else over there. They got 2 people. Is Fuse the other person with Nadig. So Fuse raises the hand and lifted up high and out of bounds. Hit off of the field goal post. That should be a goal kick for Pioneer as we approach the 21-minute mark. 2-1, Pioneer with the lead. Lindstrom ready to send this down the pitch from the 6. Right foot lifts it up high. It's headed by Saline just shy of midfield. Fuse moves it all the way across the pitch. Sent down the far touchline. Trying to work it over there is Nadig. Pioneer controlling on the far touchline. That blasted by Lindstrom. Back into the middle third. Now Beaver gets it down the far touchline. All the way ahead. Stopping there. Capara sending it into the 18. There's a shot out just wide. Beaver took a shot in inches to the near side of the woodwork. Under 20 minutes left to go. We're over halfway through the second. Bergquist back in for Pioneer.
28, Graham Anderson.
And Anderson in for Pioneer. Sater Bartistucci as it's set. He has it set on the 6, ready to send it away. 19:30 left to go here in the second. Saline opened the scoring. Pioneer had a goal right at the very end of the first half. And then in the second, there's a shot and a goal! Green, I think, put it in off the post.
Pioneer goal. Hold on 1 second.
Nope.
Referee is going to confirm.
They're going to double check and talk about it. It hit off the post. Sater Batistucci he's pleading his case. And from where we're sitting, it looked like it went in, but we are not directly by the goal, so it could have been a bit of an optical illusion as captains talking from both teams. And it's a goal! Sater Batistucci cannot believe it. He thought that he made the save as he is pleading his case to no avail. It was an amazing attempt at a save. From where we were sitting, I thought it went in. obviously, Seder Batistuski had a very different view than we did, but the officials did the right thing, right? They got together, they talked about it, and came up with the best answer they could, right? We don't have video review for them, unfortunately. So the best the officials can do is talk it over, see what each person saw. And obviously everybody here in this, everyone saw something a little different in this stadium. And it looks like they have shifted now as Wilczynski is in the net, as again, Seder Bastusi was really, first of all, he was limping earlier. Second of all, he was absolutely incensed about that goal as he tried to plead his case. And why wouldn't you, as you tried so hard? Fuse has it, and both keepers have played fantastic, and I'm sure Wilczynski will do the same. So 3-1 Pioneer. Let me make sure I get that onto our scoreboard here, so you have it. That ball moved ahead by Kutayayal. That is going to be good stop by the official there. As Fuse will kick this just inside of the middle third, so this could be dangerous. The bulk of the players on the far side of the 18. Fuse arcs it into the 18, and that grab by Byrne. 3-1, Pioneer with the lead. Saline scoring first, 3 unanswered goals by the Pioneers. With 18 minutes left to go, that ball down the near touchline, keeping it in. Here comes Blank trying to feed it over to Green, who had the last goal. Good defensive play. Back over there by Preston. Green in the corner trying to keep it from going out, and that is going to be a throw-in for Pioneer. So Green, that will be a throw-in by Blank, it looks like. So Blank with the throw-in. It's going off the pitch is Fuse.
Number 10, Eric Gomez Ruiz, now in for Ann Arbor.
Gomez Ruiz for Ann Arbor.
For Saline, number 8, Amir El-Shobaki
in for Saline. As Lechner trying to move it ahead. That ball across. Gathered up by Blank. Chips it over. As that shot just goes wide to the near side. Capera with an excellent opportunity. 16 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Well, after 2 huge days with the bats at Yankee Stadium, looks like the Yankees are kind of getting the Tigers back, as that's 9-1 right now. Yankees in the lead. Tigers have won the last 2. Obviously, remembrance of September 11th, big in this entire country, but especially at a sporting event in New York. I think the Yankees were the first team to play after that event, if I recall correctly. And down on the near touchline, Nadig with it. Nadig moves it across. Chipped back by McGillicuddy. Down the near touchline. With it is Higgins. Trying to steal that away. Back there was Gomez Ruiz. Now Blank trying to get through traffic. Kutsianial couldn't believe it. That ball knocked down. Now coming the other direction is Heisler. Heisler into the attacking third. Heisler cuts towards the center of the pitch. That ball knocked right back. Kutsianial had it. Green trying to pull it away. Back to Kutsianial. Ball over, and Heisler couldn't quite keep it in. That went out the near touchline. So we're approaching the 15-minute mark, 3-1. Pioneer with the lead. Green trying to work it free. Now Al-Shabaki gets it all the way across for Saline. That blasted ahead by Morton.
Alec Ingram,
Ingram in for Saline.
number 16, in for the Hornets.
Battle on the far touchline, lifted ahead. Trying to chip it back. Oh, that ahead to Higgins. Higgins trying to get past Blank. That moved over to Green. Green has a pair of Saline Hornets in front of him. Higgins tried to get to it. And that sent the other direction back over there by McGillicuddy. Control by Chukanowski, trying to move it ahead to Ingram. Ball comes down onto the near touchline. Kutianial moves it ahead. Intercepted by Pioneer. Able to keep it in over there was Al-Shabaki. Ball all the way down. Higgins has it on the far touchline. Higgins in the attacking third. Moves it into the far corner. As that will go out. Ingram looking for a throw in. Beam in for Pioneer as Weir in for Saline. Forgot he had the little vest on there. Had to send that over to the sideline.
Substitutions, number 3, Austin Ware.
Out the end line.
For Saline. And number 11, Dane Beam, in for Pioneer. Also for Pioneer, number 13, Samuel Grand.
So Grand back in for Pioneer. Lindstrom with 12 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. Arcs this as far down the pitch as he can, headed by Pioneer. Played down by Ingram. And Pioneer tries to control. Capera sends it ahead for Pioneer. Anderson back over there, but that launched by Chukanowski. And will go out the far touchline.
Substitutions.
So back in is
14.
Regan for Pioneer, as well as
Excuse
Vale.
me, number 10, Henry Fuse, in for Saline.
Fuse in for Saline.
For Pioneer, number 7, Remy Vale. And number 14, Patrick Regan.
Ball down back into the attacking third, but that will be all played back over. Pioneer lifts it right back to the Saline defense. Chukanowski gets it over. Wilczynski has it in the 18. Wilczynski blasts it ahead. Of course, if its own player plays it back in the 18, he can't pick it up. Ball outside the 18, trying to get to it over there. It's Fuse. Fuse rolls that ahead. Here comes Higgins. Higgins trying to blast it down. That poked away from Heisler. Grand has it on the far touchline. Chukanowski trying to pull that away. Fired ahead by Ware. Higgins across. Trying to make a move over there is Fuse. Fuse avoided a pressure by Pioneer, but they send it back over to their defensive side. Ingram on the far touchline. Arced ahead. Here comes Saline. Good job knocking it away as that will come all the way back. Berquist gets it back into the Saline defensive third. Martin moves it across. Ingram puts it on that far touchline. Is that Natick over there? ahead by Preston. 10 minutes left to go here in the second half. 3-1, Pioneer trying to hang on to this lead. As tangled up over on the far side, that is going to be a kick for Pioneers. Grand ended up down on the pitch.
Victor Lima, number 19, and for the Hornets.
Was that a yellow card? As I see the ref writing in the book. So that was a yellow card on Saline. So into the book goes Fuse.
Leaf Lauzana, also in for Pioneer, number 17.
Lindstrom arcs it down the pitch into the attacking third, trying to pull that away. Good defense back there by Ware. All plucked up by Wilczynski. Drop kick it. Down the far side, Heisler. Throw in Higgins and Regan battling, a pair of 14s there. All pulled away and blasted by Wilczynski right towards midfield. Regan had it, a whistle. Restart for Pioneer here, 8:42 left to go. Lindstrom trying to avoid pressure, moves it back over to Byrne. Byrne has it in the 18, Byrne. Sends it to the middle third. Buckner gets it across. Pioneer down the far touchline as that's sent ahead by Helfon. Trying to get it over to Grand there, but that is going to out the end line. That's going to be a goal kick with 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here. In the second, 3-1 Pioneer
Now in for Pioneer,
with the
number
lead.
17, Leaf Lauzana.
Was a goal by Saline, by Martin to get things going. Then goal by Peterson for Pioneer to get it level at halftime. Then a goal by Stanich at 31-24 to take the lead. And finally, a goal by Green is where we're at, 3-1. 7:40 left to go here. Throw in the attacking third. Trying to move that across is Heisler. Cross pops up high. Higgins trying to get to it. That is going to be a corner.
Saline corner.
As Losana trying to play it and just stepped out the end line. Looks like that's going to be Cutianio with the kick.
Kevin Cutianio with the kick.
Right hand raised. Cutianio puts his foot into it. Headed back over to Cutianio. Now sent into the middle third. Racing over to get it is Vale. Vale for Pioneer over midfield. Has that knocked away back over there by Ware. Sleen showing definitely playing with a purpose, trying to play with intensity, trying to get this game back. So they want to get a goal, get to a one-goal game and see what happens. It looks like one of the Pioneer teams that played away is coming back in. Got a school bus coming down that way.
Pioneer substitutions, number 3, Milo Peterson. Number 22, Graham Beaver.
Peterson in for Pioneer. Thrown by Pioneer. As Grand on that far touchline. Again, a throw in, 5 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. Higgins blasts it down. By the way, we do want to thank Higgins' mother who came up and tried to help us with our Saline pronunciations, trying to get those right if at all possible. The ball down. Saline racing ahead with it as Beam trying to use the body to keep it Pioneer ball, and he succeeded. Blank has it on the near touchline, ready to throw it in as we hit the 5-minute mark. 3-1 Pioneer with the lead. Pioneer tied for third place in the SEC Red, trying to get big points against the second place team here. Is trying to get past that Peterson. Beaver back there. And sent out the far touchline. Lozana is going to throw it in, I believe. There is a Saline player down on the near touchline as he is getting his right leg stretched out. So we keep our fingers crossed that hopefully it's nothing bigger than cramps. As that is Martin who's helped off the field. We really appreciate the trainers, by the way. Folks out there trying to keep all these wonderful, amazing athletes healthy. Thank you very, very much. We love to see everyone play their hearts out, but appreciate those people who try and keep them healthy. 4 minutes, 29 seconds left to go. Lozana on that far touchline, ready to throw it in.
Pietro Boesso, number 18, in for the Pioneer.
Boesso in for Pioneer. There's the whistle. Clock starts rolling again. Clock can't move fast enough for Pioneer and can't move slow enough for Saline, who's looking to make a big comeback. All down over on the near touchline and out. That should be a throw in his Beam on this near touchline. Beam, he'll leave it there. As Blank comes over for the throw in as we hit the 4-minute mark. 3-1, Pioneer with the lead. And ball across and out the near touchline. Oh, excuse me, that'll be a kick. Again in a spot of menace here as Regan will take it. Regan raises both hands, chips it up into the 18, headed down, shot, save there, still loose, now blasted away. Great job by Wilczynski to save it. Back into the middle third. All the way down the far touchline is trying to pull that away back over there was Boesso. Lozana again a throw-in on the far touchline as we hit the 3-minute mark. Into the far corner, Beaver trying to get to it. Saline steals that away as Natick the other direction. Back into the middle third. Natick chasing it, but it's popped up very, very high out the far. I thought it was out the far touchline. Apparently not. Battle for it there. As racing ahead, Higgins sends it down that far touchline. Centering attempt, headed out. Great job by Blank to steal away an opportunity for Saline. Now Morton moves it down the near side of the pitch. That goes out the near touchline. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the second. 3-1, Pioneer with the lead. as Morton with the throw-in.
2 minutes.
Here, John call out the 2-minute mark. Popped up high in the 18. Shot! And that's going to be a goal by McGillicuddy.
Saline goal.
So McGillicuddy, I believe number 12 got that.
Ryan McGillicuddy gets credit for the goal at 1:50 remaining in the second half.
So it is a one-goal game now. Saline got the important goal to make it a one-goal game, and here we go. 1 minute, 50 seconds left to go. Thankfully, we don't have stoppage time here in high school. That ball right at center, Saline, big-time sense of urgency trying to get this game leveled as Vitor Lima moved it ahead. That will go out the far touchline. That is going to be a throw-in by Pioneer.
Henry Hughes, number 10.
As Lasana ready to throw it in with 1 minute 30 seconds left to go. Fuse back in for Saline, excuse me. Also going out is Beam. Going in is Silva for Pioneer. Lasana throws it in. Pop down. Saline with the ball. Blasted high by Lechner. Comes all the way back. Beaver trying to get to it. Beaver coming down the far touchline. Beaver. He goes down to the pitch, and there's going to be a whistle. 1 minute left to go here. Pioneer with a set piece in the attacking third. Pioneer in no hurry to take this set piece. Saline trying to make sure everyone's ready to go. They want as much time as possible. Regan ready to take this. Pioneer would love to get back to a 2-goal game. That ball will go just out the end line. A little high, a little wide. 30 seconds left to go. Wilczynski gets it set. 25 seconds left to go. Saline brings it ahead as Morton down the near wing. And moved over as Ware gets it back over onto the far side. That into the 18. Byrne grabs it with 13 seconds left to go.
10, 9,
You hear John counting it down.
6,
5,
4,
4.
3, 2, 1.
Pioneer wins 3-2. A comeback win as Saline scored first. Pioneer able to score 3 before Saline answered with 1 at 150. But the final score 3-2. Pioneer wins. We appreciate you watching, cheering for whichever these teams you cheered for. We're very, very grateful for your support of those teams. We will be back tomorrow for Pioneer versus Saline American football. As that game will kick off at 7 o'clock. We should have our broadcast starting at 6:45, and we should have the full component of folks for that. For my cameraman, James Wiseman, my name is Mark Wiseman. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening.